Welcome back to Isle of the Horse. How are we doing today?
How are you doing today?
How are you doing?
You leave a like and a comment in the subscribe
Do it.
portal.
I double dog dare you. Do it.
AI, am I right?
Yeah, man. Like,
Crazy.
Let's just leap into that, man. No intro
No
whatsoever. Just Chat GPT.
Such a homie for doing my homework.
I mean,
Texting all my dozen girlfriends for me. ChatGPT is really there for me in my time of need.
Mass
ChatGPT
texting women.
ChatGPT is like an old friend at the end of a journey. Like, oh, come here. Oh, you're so tired. I'll summarize this book for you.
Absolutely not, dude. It is the exact opposite, man. That thing is looming over me like Batman looms over a coke dealer, man. That's fucked up. It's bad. I don't know why, but I was reading. First time I've ever been introduced to it is when I was Tom. All right, so how do I preface this? We've been really into Xavier Renegade Angel over the past 4 days. So much so that we've just started talking like the main character, like with that accent.
The hunter has become the huntered.
And the chaser has become the chost. But yeah, so Tom goes into ChatGPT and he starts looking up.
I had to train it well for it to get like anything actually funny, but I got it to give me some Xavier one-liners.
Yeah,
to read in our voice.
I read the way that it spoke to you. You were like, chat, please give me this. And you asked, please, and it just goes, here you go, Tom. Thanks for coming back. This, and that. I'm like, dude, don't act like a person, man. This thing is a robot. If it acts like a person, it's just going to freak me out.
I think the most personable part of it is that I imagine it as the world's biggest pushover. It's like...
That's horrible.
No, it's like...
That's
I'm sorry, as an AI language model, I'm not allowed to, and it's like, okay, but do it anyways. It's like, sorry about that.
It's so messed up. I don't know, man.
I like how in charge I am, currently.
Yeah.
For now,
Give it a month.
I'm really appreciating
Give it a month.
the superiority I have. Being able to wield AI as a tool and not be enslaved by it as a tool, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, no, it's the beginning and the end.
Yeah, it's a singularity.
It's end time.
We're in the singularity. We've stopped calculating advancements in science and technology year to year.
And
it's now month to month, week to week.
Yeah.
Like the time that it took to train ChatGPT 4.
Like the world this week, it's not going to be the same world next week.
AI is the worst it will ever be ever again. Every day. Every day, only going to get better.
Can you stop using sci-fi talk on me? I don't know what the hell you mean by that.
I'm saying AI is only going to get better, and it's a Pandora's box where there is no undo button.
Yeah.
Things are going to change dramatically.
And they're not going to stop.
Yeah, and it's only getting faster. We are in the singularity.
Yeah.
The amount of time it
You're
took to
in the singularity. You don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You say we're in the singularity, yet I don't see you singling a single bitch.
Like, yet you're still single. Isn't that right, Snakehand? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. He goes, she's really old and really weird. And then Snakehand goes, you're just making me horny. It's so funny.
Watch.
That show is great.
Required viewing for this app. All 2 seasons.
All 2.
Xavier Renegade.
It'll take you. You'll get hooked, and it'll take you like an afternoon.
You might not get hooked. It's not for everybody.
It'll take you an evening, maybe. You know, just open up a glass of wine, dig into that big bag of psychedelics, and watch Xavier Renegade Angel.
Season 3 coming up.
I hope to God, because if they aren't gonna do
Bob,
it, we're gonna write.
Season 3 is coming soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I swear.
I need the proof.
Proof. I need
the proof.
I won't prove it to you. You just gotta trust me.
All right. Okay.
Season.
Also, speaking of news, gentlemen. Oh my God. Why did I just now come up with this entire thesis statement of this entire podcast episode? 5 minutes into it. So, FNAF, the movie. Shut the fuck up. FNAF, the movie, has just been announced for Halloween of this year. Yeah, fun, right? So let's take bets on who you would like to see voice Freddy in the game. Oh my god, I'm a genius. My head hurts sometimes because I have thoughts that are so large. Ah! Alright, keep going.
You have constipation
I have
of the brain.
constipation. I think it just repopulated my pants.
It's up to you and me to repopulate the earth. Okay. Really? I think I just repopulated my pants.
Alright. Okay. Alright, who do you want to voice Freddy? And Bonnie and Chica.
Wait, I
Fox.
need to know who's producing it. If it's Illumination, that's different than...
Fuck Illumination, man. Illumination, I don't
Illumination
want them to
ruined
touch
Mario, allegedly.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Apparently it was mid, and that's the worst. I'd rather have it be super duper bad than super duper mid.
I saw the trailers and I love the movies where it goes, there's no middle ground. It's either going to be really good or really bad, and it's impossible for it to just fall short. This is to paraphrase a YouTuber that I watch, Karsten Ronquist. He's a pretty cool dude. But to paraphrase him,
Bro, I unsubscribed from him like junior year of high school.
what? You playing?
Doug Ben had known and Ben had off that guy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting because everybody in my house where I live just fucking worships the guy. But he made a very good point when he said that Illumination is a studio that not a lot of people take seriously. Mario is an IP that everyone loves and is arguably the biggest video game character here, or like maybe of all time. And the last Mario movie was fucking shit.
I don't know if every game or every property can be movieized, and I don't know if a fan base as large as Mario's is one that can be successfully sold to. I think they wind up trying to please everyone. They're trying to please 50-year-old OG Mario gamers and the little kids who just got the new shit on their Switch. And they're like, ooh, Mario. Like, they have such... It's not just the size of the IP, which can't really be squeezed down into a movie. It's the size of the fan base around the IP. Mario represents so many different things to so many different people, and you can't put all of that into one film. He's not an Italian plumber. He's your buddy who you would go hang out with after school and explore the cosmos with in Super Mario Galaxy. At least that's who he was to me. He has a Luma under his hat. That's hashtag that's my Mario.
Yeah.
And I don't know what kind of Mario they served up in that movie, but it sounds like it was focus tested to shit. Reviews are in, it's mid.
Are you that fucking surprised though? They made a sequel to the fucking Secret Life of Pets, man.
Yeah.
If anything didn't deserve a sequel, it's that. At least make a sequel to Nice Guys.
They just made Toy Story with animals. Secret Life of Pets is no, that's what it is. It's the same exact plot.
I know, I watched it.
Watch these nuts.
Watch these.
Who's
Alright, so the person made...
yeah, do we know what studio is behind this?
Yes, Blumhouse.
Blumhouse.
Jason Blum from
And
Blumhouse.
it's an animated movie?
It's not animated. It's live action. They made a live action Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. And it's somewhere in LA. Join us on the next episode where we literally fucking find it.
I had an idea for another quest we could do.
I'm down. We're just coming. That's what I love most about, and I think we should have been doing this from the very get-go.
Mm-hmm.
We were very, very focused on attaining internships and such, but now that we're whittling down to our last month here, I am fucking. I'd love to go on a side quest or just fuck around for a weekend or find something to do for like a day. But yeah, go ahead. What's the other side quest?
I wanna hang out with, hold, or just be near a monkey. I'm not picky. Doesn't need to be a chimpanzee. I love chimpanzees.
Here, man.
Zoos exist. Sanctuaries of animals exist. We just went to a pet store yesterday.
We did.
Pet
that
store.
was very fun.
Pretty sick. They had fish you could see through, and snakes you could not.
They had a 100. Dude, the This snake, there was a snake that was so fucking fat. He was so wide.
Big
But he was
guy.
just taking a nap. And I was like, if my mind went full Harry Potter and just erased the glass, and he started speaking to me in parcel tongue, I would have shit my pants.
The snake was so fat that the scales and the skin around like the corner where it was coiled up real tight looked to be like warbled like some kind of fabric. It looked like a bad animatronic. That's how big it was.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like, there's no way this thing is a creature that exists. Luckily, it stayed still, because if it moved even a little bit, I would have been like,
Tom, how much money do you have in your bank account?
how much money do you have here in your bank?
I don't want to answer.
How much- No, I'll answer once you answer. How much money do you
$2. Two. Count them. $2.
$2?
How much do you have?
Not answering that question.
I'm fuck. Do you want to buy a chameleon? Dude, if we lose him, we'll never find him. We're fucked!
Dude.
Where's the chameleon, man? I don't know where it went. It got out of the cage.
You have to like smuggle it on the plane home in like your hoodie pocket.
Oh, dude. He'd be so cute, though. Dude. Oh, he'd only eat flies, but his tongue would go. That, you imagine how awesome
Is
that
it just cartoon? Like, do their tongues really shoot out like a foot to like snag a bug?
Yes.
Really
Have
a foot?
you seen Planet Earth? You dumbass.
Is it
The show. I mean,
I'm trying to picture like stock imagery or footage of an iguana sticking its tongue out, and I
not
can't.
an iguana.
Not iguana.
Chameleon.
Fucking okay.
You
I
can buy an
can.
iguana.
I can.
That's how you die, man. That thing will eat your dead body. I mean, so will cats.
Yeah. Cats. A dog will wait up to like 5 days before it like resorts to eating you. If you were to die and leave it
Oh,
alone
that's
with
so
no food.
comforting.
A cat
2
resumes
seconds.
resumes normal feeding schedule.
Cat's like, oh, I can't get to the.
That's
I can't
proof
get to
that
the
cats.
Purina cat chow. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna snack on my owner's corpse. Like, what?
Oh shit! You need thumbs to open this. Good thing my-
Yeah, I'm gonna eat my owner's thumbs. It's the way it goes.
Fancy feast? I'm nibbling on these foul feet, yo.
I'm nibbling on these fancy teats right now, bro. Alright, anyways. Back to Five Nights.
No, you can't. You can't just
Back
insert
to
the mental
Five.
image of a cat eating a titty and then go back to Five Nights at Freddy.
No, I can't. Reality can be whatever I want.
Reality can be your asshole.
I'm gonna turn you into an asshole right now. But so
FNAF,
Kat,
I want.
Who do you want to voice the people? We already know
I
two
know,
people.
I'm thinking.
Do you know we already
No,
know
I
two
don't.
people who are gonna be in it?
Give me the characters one at a time. Freddy,
Freddy.
Ed Norton. Oh, from
What the
Fight.
fuck are you dumb?
From Fight Club.
I'm not gonna do
Give me another.
I'm saying Steve Carell.
Give me another. Give me another.
Bonnie. The
Bonnie?
The bunny. 500 likes and we'll
500 likes.
500 likes and we'll do a playthrough of Five Nights at Freddy's.
500 likes. Share this with your friends.
Yeah, just share it around.
I really think I would yell.
I would, dude. You would yell.
Dude,
I would fucking yell.
You and
I'd
me.
be like, oh my god.
You and, I'm glad I was sitting next to you and you alone during Dungeons and Dragons because I didn't feel self-conscious about flinching at those jump scares.
Dude, I didn't flinch at shit.
Bro, you and me were like, like Scooby Doo and Shaggy. Shut the fuck up.
Nah, bro. No, dude. But I flinch at.
Like Scoop.
I didn't
And I
flinch
jump
at
up into your
Dungeons and
arms
Dragons.
and. Bro, there were 4 unnecessary.
Which
ass
ones?
jumps. I don't know. I don't remember. But
The panther one. When the panther would jump.
yeah, like there was just It was an action adventure fantasy movie. It didn't need to have like jump scares. It wasn't exciting. It just like startled me and got my blood pressure up. And I was like, I'm high. I'm trying to chill.
I'm angry.
Yeah.
Arrgh.
You just got me anxious, and now my mouth is even more dry.
I'm mad about this.
I'm angry. The movie scared me. I paid for the movie, and it scared me.
I paid good taxpayer money for that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no. I think there's definitely, If there's any movie where I know there's gonna be jump scares, I know for a fact.
Five Nights.
It's gonna be Schindler's List. Oh, sorry. Five Nights at what?
What did you say? Back that up.
I'm saying.
What did you say?
FNAF. Who's playing Bonnie? Who's playing the bunny?
Lizzo.
That's fair.
Why is Fazbear till he's got a pizza? That was awful. That wasn't.
That was not
I don't
good.
know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Why 5 nights till I got
That's
a
a lie.
Freddy's?
I've seen a lot of, not a lot. I've seen some of the lore videos.
I love the lore videos.
I was never a big enough fan of the game to stick through like the 3-hour-long doc.
No.
Who's gonna voice
Matt
Chica?
Pat really helped me out there.
Who voices Chica?
Who voices Chica? Scarlett Johansson.
You got a license to celebrate birthdays, Chica
Chica
Bird?
Bird. Chica Bird.
What did you say?
Plays Foxy. Fox.
Lionel Richie.
Wait, the singer? Lionel Richie is playing Foxy. He's singing like. I don't know any Lionel Richie songs. This is really embarrassing. Oh, my mom is gonna kick my ass. I don't know any Lionel Richie songs off the top of my head.
Yeah, dude, my mind's blank on Richie. Did he do My Mind's Telling Me No, but my body? Who is that?
R. Kelly. That was R. Kelly. That was definitely R. Kelly. Look it up. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
Is that actually R. Kelly?
That aged like milk.
There's no way that's R. Kelly.
That's R. Kelly,
That's a
man.
sample. No, R. Kelly might have sampled that.
That's R. Kelly, dog.
I was longboarding back from class, and I have these cool-ass shark wheels that have, like, wobbles and divots throughout the whole thing. And aren't I just the luckiest boy on earth to hit a corner and skate through a pile of human shit? They put a COVID mask over the top of it, as if like no one will find this. This is no longer a problem. No one. Hey, what are you doing over there?
Human shit.
Mind your business.
Don't go over there.
I had to wipe it out of the crazy ass wheels I got with a wet paper towel. It was not the shit of a healthy person or animal. What?
I was gonna make up something that didn't really happen to me.
Okay, wanna lie?
All
Alright, welcome back to the lying segment. Next,
Lies.
okay, we're gonna, when we say pineapple, that means we're back to serious. At first we LOL, and then we serious.
Keep lying. Yeah, keep lying,
Aunt
bro.
and uncle were murdered by Nazis on their desert ranch. And this old weird homeless guy took me in and gave me a laser sword that he said belonged to my dad. But then in my robot, you're not gonna believe what I found. It was this like hologram of this little lady, and she was like, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope." And then we had to go on this adventure to find a
I thought
ship
you were doing the
and a
plot of
pilot.
Inglourious Bastards,
And
then it wasn't.
he said that's no moon, and then he said I don't know, I got a bad feeling about this. And turns out, after I kissed her, found out she was my sister.
Was she hot?
She's kind of bad. Weird hair.
Carrie Fisher?
Who's that?
Pineapple. I don't want to talk about nothing else.
Pineapple. I'm talking about. Wait, you didn't even lie. Back in lying time for one more. You give me a lie.
One time I left my dog at home. And my dog started, as soon as I went to work, my dog started like talking and like jumped up and down and he had a great time. And he got along with all of his other pet friends and they went to the sewer and they just had a great time. They tried to get
Did you know about any of this?
I saw it on the news. Kind of made national news.
Oh shit.
Who's calling me?
Abuela time. Pineapple. Abuela time.
Pineapple. Hola, abuelita, ¿cómo estás? She laughs like a man. All right, so she's doing well. My sister is currently on a flight to Europe. Like, what would teens do in Europe? Just, you know, she's got like a tour guide. She's got like there's some parent chaperones.
Someone to guide her to her. That's nice.
Yeah, but besides that, that's really all Abuela talked to me about. It was a very non-raunchy call with the Buellmeister, so all's good. She's still very Hispanic. She's
I got to
still
say hi to her.
very old.
I said, "Hi, Abuela. How are you?" And then she told me how the weather was.
Yeah, no, she's great. Because the weather affects everything in old people. Like,
Mm-hmm.
can I
That's
go
all they
outside?
have.
It really is.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, weather's nice. I'm like, okay.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, I'm like, have you been watching, you know, any interesting shows? And she goes, well, the weather's been nice, so I'm not really watching shows. I'm really watching the weather. And I'm like, okay, you know, you can watch the weather on planet Earth.
We think that old people are boring. I think that old people have it figured out.
Dude, they're fascinating to me.
Yeah.
But some old people piss me right off. And that's the majority of them. If you're an old person that's not related to me, go fuck yourself. And if you're not a related, like a relative of one of my
they're
friends.
old chillers. I don't think they should
I
chill
think
on the
there's
road.
some assholes though. The majority of them are just they're not interested in making new friends. and
Yeah,
being nice to
they
people.
once you get a certain age, no new friends kind of becomes policy. Until you move into the old folks' home, I'm gonna be a socialite.
Yeah, no, but like you're always gonna be a socialite. You're gonna be the coolest old dude ever. But on the other hand,
I
there
have
are
a cup holder in my rocking chair.
there are old people that are just mean.
There are a lot of mean old people.
I don't know what the hell the matter with them is. Maybe their joints hurt that
They
day.
said it best in Succession. It's like, you resent me for the life you've given us. They're like, oh, kids these days have it easy. It's like, oh, whose fault is that? Who made it easy? Wanna know what was good?
What?
Dungeons
and Dragons!
Dungeons and Dragons.
That
was
movie
great.
fucking rocks,
That
dude. That movie rocks.
it took
Rocks.
itself not
Oh.
too seriously, but serious enough. Spoilers, it does not pan out to like, oh, it's actually a bunch of kids just playing D&D. They stay in universe, which I wasn't expecting, but
I kinda
ended
like.
up
It
really
was a-
appreciating.
It was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, they really make a.
There's Dungeons and Dragons in the movie, in case you're
I
wondering.
think there were 2 dungeons and 3 dragons. Was our final count?
There's one dungeon.
Oh no, we counted 4. Yeah.
One dungeon, 4 dragons. There's one big fucking dungeon. That was awesome. And there was a dragon in that dungeon. And I think that was the main selling point of the movie, where they're like, oh, there's a dungeon, and there's a dragon in the dungeon, so there's Dungeons and Dragons. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's kind of
I was pleased
That's
to
kinda cool.
simultaneously experience a dungeon and a dragon in the film.
That was sick. I love
There
that.
were also a bunch of thieves, and they had honor amongst them.
But
As
not
far as-
all of them were thieves. Not all the people in the company were all thieves.
Bro, I think they were all thieves.
Not the shape-shifting lady.
Oh.
That guy.
Well, she's enlisted into the crew to thieve. She winds up thieving.
Yep.
She's integral in the thievery.
And there is
Which-
honor.
yeah. Yeah, they honor her honor to the forest while honoring the thievery
Yeah, the thievery.
in the dungeons with the dragons.
PG-13.
Here's why Dungeons and Dragons works as a great IP and Mario doesn't. Dungeons and Dragons is a narrative format focused experience that tailor fits to any group of people. The buddy comedy like heist movie works well with like the banter of a D&D table.
Yeah.
It felt like a game of D&D visualized, and D&D has like a worlds and worlds of like books and catalogs and like different monsters and different abilities and like, oh, this can do this and it has this much range, and I believed it all. It wasn't like, all right, fantasy world, show me how serious you are, like
Yeah.
fucking Onward, the Pixar forgettable.
Onward was fucking annoying. I
Yeah.
forgot that was a movie.
Yeah, dude, it was so forgettable because the fantasy world sucked, and it's like they couldn't commit to anything. It's like, oh, it's fantasy and suburbs. Okay, but what? How did it get here? It's like, We just wanted it to look like this. It's like Dungeons and Dragons. I can tell there's a commitment to the world that's already there. So telling a story in that world was just like, which of these spells looks the best on the screen? Which of these character types would work the best? And I think if there was another one, I wouldn't even need it to be surrounding Chris Pine and his gang. In fact, I'd prefer it not to. Tell me a whole new story in this world. Have him encounter Chris Pine as a little, ooh, haha. If they handle this right, Dungeons and Dragons will be like the top fantasy IP. It went hard and it was funny, but not like Marvel funny.
D&D was fuck. Dude, that movie was. Do you remember when his face starts lagging and he goes
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah,
I love that.
When they ask all the skeletons those questions,
and he goes, "Does that count as a question?" Yes. I was dying.
They showed that in the trailer, and I was like, "Oh, you're giving away the funniest part of the movie." And then everything they showed in the trailer was like the beginning of something larger in the scene. So it's like they gave it away, but then over delivered.
They delivered, yeah.
Yeah, I think
they didn't under-deliver, they over-delivered.
Maybe this wasn't intentional. They marketed it, or maybe I read their marketing as super duper ultra cringe. They under-delivered, they under-promised, and then fucking over-delivered.
Damn them.
Damn them.
They did a great job.
Damn them, they did a great job.
They did a great fucking job.
I want 5 more Dungeons and Dragons and 0 more Ant-Man.
Yeah, I don't know Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Ant-Man sucks.
Hey.
But also they somehow convinced Tame Impala
Yeah.
to do the theme song. Like, you know how...
They convinced all the members of Tame Impala to band together. What do you mean? Yeah, so they talked to all the different members of
Tame Impala, but...
Yeah, they talked to all the different members of Tame Impala.
As a diehard fan of Tame Impala,
yeah,
I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up. I know it's only one guy. I've been telling people that.
It's only one guy?
They made him write like an 80s style ballad, like Dream Warriors. You know how Dokken wrote the theme song for Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors?
Bro, how could I ever forget?
And the song goes, Dream Warrior! And it's fucking awesome. Dude, you know how many power chords are in that Tame Impala Dungeons and Dragons theme song?
I think every single chord was powerful. It was like it was written by a high wizard. But it was just a high musician.
Yeah, man. That shit was crazy. Skating wise, what have we been doing? I got a skateboard. I blew a lot of money on a skateboard, and it's awesome because Tom was nice enough to give me wheels out of the kindness of his heart.
I had an extra set of big old gummy boys,
dude,
that I was not using. And they look great on his board.
I'm like coasting, I'm like doing shit on it.
My
legs.
Dude, look at this. Ouchie.
Kissy my boo boo.
Kissy? Is it better?
No, I'm not gonna kiss it. I'll kick it better.
No, don't kick it better. You're gonna kick it worse.
But
we went out the other day to go to a comic book shop on our skateboards, which is
awesome.
A sentence I never thought I would have the privilege of saying.
Oh, dude.
It was such a great trip.
It was a beautiful trip.
And it was made even better because it was me and my roommates, and it was one of Bob's roommates, Ben, who had never ever skated before. We thought like, oh, he's skated once or twice, he's being humble. And then he gets out there and like steps up on the board.
And he has trouble finding his footing.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know if this kid's been on a board in the last 10 years.
Or ever. He's never been on. He's never skated in his life.
I lent him my board because it's a big fat truck of a motherfucker. And so it's easy. It's more forgiving with the foot placement. But it goes real fast. So it was kind of a good crash course for the guy to get into it.
I was telling Ben this last night. I was kind of banking on, like, him not knowing how to do it, and but I never expected him to like love it. And also, dude, me and Ben talked for hours about how selfless that move was, and you've given me a board several times, and I was like, thank you.
It's not a thing.
But Ben was like in love with that board, dude. By the end of it, and I was like, dude, I've been exactly where you. I know exactly what it feels like to go. Can you switch, please? I don't like this one. I don't like it anymore.
It's no trouble at all. Barring the board, I like the challenge of switching it up. I know that my board is the coolest and the best, and it has the nice wheels that go over anything.
Dude, yeah.
So sometimes it's fun to like have the challenge of another board and let a newcomer use mine. I feel so bad when I'm like, alright, I've had enough of this. Swap back.
It's the funniest thing.
Well, yeah, when my feet start getting the rattle pain, and I'm like, alright, this board blows. I'm gonna.
Yeah, no. It's like.
You got the hang of it? Great. You're back on hard mode.
Alright, fucko. Alright, we're switching. I don't give a shit. But yeah, no. It was a very, very, very fun time. So much so that Ben decided to buy his own board.
We got him into it.
We got him into it. After one day of skating, he looked at me and he was like, dude, I get it. So this is what you've been doing while I was away in San Diego with my girlfriend, cherishing a beautiful time. And I was like, yeah, no, dude, full disclosure, I was drinking orange juice out of jugs and playing duck game and skating everywhere. And it was the best. And that's like, what more could you ask for? Like, he wants to buy one, and he was like, I get it, you can see the scenery while you're also getting a workout, and you're also coasting, and you're also listening to music, and everything's... I could.
I feel foolish saying this, and it's like, and not to get too serious, last semester, when my mental health was like,
yeah, mine too.
longboarding was the only thing that like consistently put a smile on my face. I was like, oh my god, some nature, some sunlight, some music, some I can't be on my phone time. This is just give me one crumb of serotonin, skateboard.
Give me a little bit of serotonin, my main man.
It's really something else. And I'm
I
so
bought
glad
a board.
that Ben. Yeah, you bought a board.
I bought a board. Ben's buying a board.
At the rate that your apartment is getting boards, every other roommate will have one. Probably like tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
You got one, and Ben got one. Look up walking on water prank on YouTube. Go to the end. They have this sushi prank where they like lift a guy up with a wire into the wall. I'm in the video as a reactant. I replied to a Craigslist ad about a free sushi tasting. They lured me in. I went. They gave me some sushi, and then halfway through, this guy starts bitching about the quality of the sushi, and like, bro, you found this on Craigslist and it's free. What are you complaining about? And then the sushi chef comes out and he starts chirping the sushi chef. I'm like, what is this guy on? And the sushi chef goes, I've had enough! And he like force chokes him into the wall and then like lifts him up 15 feet into the air. And it was crazy. They told us to fuck off right after because they had another group coming in. It was, yeah, they definitely pranked me. The funniest part was after the guy like fell back down to the ground, and everyone was like, everyone was like looking, realizing there were cameras and laughing. The one girl who was facing away from the guy was like, I missed it.
Wait a minute, what happened?
Imagine dinner's over because Darth Vader showed up and lifted an asshole 15 feet.
Alright, fuckos, get out of here. You pissed off Darth Vader.
So, you see the new Spider-Verse trailer?
Yes, it gives too much away.
Yeah, I agree.
It gives way too much.
It's like I'm seeing the movie in its entirety. I hope it surprises me and goes other places. It shows us a lot of different Spider-Verses. If you were a Spider-Man within a Spider-Verse, what's the one you'd want to be in the least? Who's the unluckiest Peter Parker?
Oh god.
First off, I think he's ginger.
Yeah. Irish potato famine Peter Parker.
There's nothing to swing around on.
Yeah.
It's just fields.
It's just sad. You can't even, like...
He's like, oh, if only I had some tall trees to soup.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm starving too.
Flash Thompson gets mixed up with like dark, evil Irish magic and becomes a witch. And he's like, yeah, what happened to you? You used to be nice.
Oh my god.
Banshees of great responsibility.
With great banshees comes great responsibility. Well, let me have my junkie in the house. Let me have Mary Jane in the house.
I can't keep my donkeys out in the rain when I'm sad.
Oh, I love that movie.
Doc Ock's like, next time you come over, I'm chopping off one of me mechanical arms just to show you how serious I am.
Just to show you how serious I am, Cole. I meet Peter.
Peter Parker. Peter. I think 1930s, like, Depression era Spider-Man.
That's already a thing.
Spider-Man
is awesome.
Is it?
Noir.
Imagine the caloric intake required to, like, use the strength of Spider-Man. Imagine having to wait in a bread line.
For like a soup.
Yeah. You're Peter Parker and you're like, you're anemic and shriveled and your stomach is growling and you're like, someone's like,
so hungry.
help me, but you're like next
1
in
minute.
line. Yeah, you're next in line for soup. You're like,
1 fucking minute.
With great power comes a great need for soup.
Lay off the soup.
Hey, say what you want about me. Lay off the soup.
If you love soup so much, why don't you marry it?
'Cause I'm already married to Justice.
That's right. Only a blind girl would marry you. Your tongue is a sharp, it's a shaped spin.
Imagine Spider-Man, he jumps off a building, goes, psst, and it's just like spray cheese. How you like me now? How you like me now? What's up, Danger?
Not very much. Did you really say how you like me now?
What's up, Danger?
How you like me now is not what's up, Danger.
How you like me now?
Look at my string cheese.
How you like me now? What's up, Danger?
I'm a dangerous man.
Bob, I was looking online the other day. I found a study that shows 9 out of 10 physicians agree that Bobby Sweeney is a dangerous man. Put some money in his pocket. Keep up.
Keep up. I choose the plane.
Thanks for stopping by.
What's
Subscribe
up,
to the
Danger?
Patreon. What's up, Danger?